Hi, I'm Vince Weston, and this is my first video for YouTube, mostly for the modeling community, I guess. This is kind of my coming out of the shadows, or stopping lurking, whichever you want to put it as. I'm thinking of more as out of the pan and into the fire. I've been on YouTube for about 5 or 6 months now, and just been looking around at everybody's stuff and appreciating all the tips and everything else that's been going on. And I've been really stunned to find out I actually had 5 or 6, well, actually I have 6 subscribers. And since I haven't done any videos, I want to thank each and every one of you for actually joining in with me. I'm not a real good videographer, so this is going to probably be pretty rough, and they probably all will be pretty rough, but I did discard the first one. I've been modeling as a grown-up, we'll call it, for about 25 years, and kind of staying in the shadows for most of that time. I just pop up at contests and model club meetings and then disappear again. Let's see, but anyway, this is a small sample of some of my builds, just to kind of give you a real idea of the eclecticness of what I build. I like to build what I like and what appeals to me, and that ranges through quite a bit of different things. It's just something that I like and I go with it. Not everything's quite out of the box. Some of the stuff I've customized a little or not at all, but we'll go from here. This is about all I could get on my little love seat that's down here in my little makeshift studio, so that's why you're getting this lovely little view of flowers on the edges. Like I said, I'm not a professional videographer. Let's see, we'll start over here since I'm pointing in that direction. There's a couple of 1/48 civilian builds I did, and I probably will be doing some specifics on a lot of these as I get time and get the energy. This one in particular, I should use something small in my big fat finger. This was a kit from Glencoe, and it's all clear plastic, and I actually built the interior cockpit for it. This one back here was a military T-37, and I converted it back. It's a tester's kit, to be perfectly honest, and I converted it back to the civilian from there. This is a 1/72nd kit, and I converted it to what I like to call the Batman URB, or utility something or other. I don't remember what it is, but I'll talk about that more later. It's more for Alfred to fly when he needs to go rescue Batman from somewhere. Towards the back here, everybody should have some their own starships, so I have my own personalized. As you can see, it's the NCC Pooker. It was a nickname that I had for my wife when she was my girlfriend, and 0906 is our wedding anniversary, so in case you're worried about that. Here's the adversary set, which I just recently finished, one of my last builds. Let's see, we've got the Jetsons car. This is the original Pop from with the whole family. Now you will only get George and the dog. This is an original space taxi, not the space buggy, but the space taxi. And in it, if I can get close enough, which I probably can't, they're unloading a box of model kits. That was a 1/35th scale box, and I thought it looked pretty good. I tried to make this one look more like the cover art, so that's one of those things. Not to hold out against the Star Wars people, I've got the droid space starfighters, I think they're called. I've got some others, but this one's a personal of mine. Is a 1931 Indian Scout. My dad had one. Didn't quite look like this, but it's pretty close. Let's see. We'll head toward the back there. That's a Toy Biz kit of Spider-Man. It's one of 3 that they put out. There's quite a bit of modification to that and customization to that I did, including the web he's shooting. If I can get it up high enough that you can see it. There's a bit of a shadow on the spider web, which makes it look brown, but it's not. Again, from Toy Biz is the Wolverine, who is kind of a favorite of my daughter's, so I built that one. I've got just about every one of the kits that they popped. Not all of them, but most of them. This was the monogram release of the 3 Fighting Men, and it's done just as the style, kind of after I saw it in Washington, with the epoxy paint on it. That's actually not epoxy paint, but to represent the epoxy paint. Up here is an original Aurora Vampira from their fright kits. And over here is a diorama I built of Link from Legend of Zelda. And if you look over here, you can see one of the hearts. And around back, I made my own little Navi, because what would Link be without Navi? If you don't know the game, I guess it doesn't mean anything to you. But anyway, that's those. And for most of the car modeling guys, here's some of my builds, kind of almost in order, going to the oldest. This was one of the last ones I've finished, which was a PT Cruiser that I converted to a Woody. I guess I'll turn that so you can see it a little better. And actually I cut out 1941 Plymouth front fenders to put on that, and used the hood ornament from the 41. So once again, it's just quick passing bys here. Next is a 1999 Explorer to help with the truck guys. I don't build big rigs or anything, but I do have several pickups, and this. My wife had one of these, basically in the same color, except it wasn't Metal Flake, and that is actually her license plate that I got on the front. This is, I believe, was a Revell kit called the Street Rat, which I believe is a 1964 or no, I think it might be a 65 Corvette. Stingray, of course. And next to that's a nice old T-Bird. I actually won a Best in Show for that, which I'm still stunned about, at a local contest. And one of the old kits, which is the basis of the 64 Batmobile, which is, of course, the Lincoln Futura. And last but not least is probably going to be my first one, my second video, which will be about the Transom Tirebird. And that one I dragged out, especially for Speed Demon model shop because of his Z28 that he did, and he was looking for a video of this, so I'll probably make that my next video. Okay, so that's about the size of the eclecticness. As you can see, it goes from sci-fi to figure models, horror to automobiles, to airplanes in several scales. I haven't really attempted too much, well, I haven't attempted armor yet, though I do have several kits, mostly Shermans. I've got an APC and a couple of tanks and jeeps, or trucks and jeeps I should say, not tanks. But anyway, I think that's long enough for the first shot. I know I've given you sort of a good eyeful of eye candy, I hope. Like I said, I'll try and do specific videos on these, or at least slideshows, to show you more of some of the detail and or customizations that I did. But for now, I'll just say see you later. Have a good one. Bye.